August 7th, 2026, family. Friday lessons. Let's get it started.
Everybody need to watch this video. We are not our ancestors. Check this video, let me know what you think about it.
I've noticed more than just a few of you on social media writing things like, we are not our ancestors.
Okay.
When you feel disrespected.
I have to stop right there. First and foremost, I'm going to let you know I'm a master teacher in interpretation. I'm an interpreter. The white man, his mama, and child in America disrespect black men, women, and children every single second of every single day in education, entertainment, economics, labor law, politics, religion, sex, war, and counter war, and health. I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers talking about being disrespected. That's every second of every day. Did you get your reparations in the hundreds of trillions of dollars you owed in tangible and capital? You being disrespected. I'm going to digress. Keep going.
By another race of people, okay? The implication being that our forefathers were willing participants in their degradation.
One thing I can tell you from all the greats that I done read in the thousands and thousands of hours and thousands of videos I done watched to theirs and all the notes I done took and still taking because I'm a lifetime student and lifetime teacher. Family, they was about that life. That's what got most of them whacked and killed and raped and tortured and put in acid and teeth cut out and poison and every other way. Hung up, strung up, balls cut off and stuffed in their mouth, ass cheeks cut off, toes and fingers and tits and ass cut off, babies cut out of stomachs. These people was fighting and willing to fight and die and kill. Family, we not like our ancestors. My apologies. I don't know which ones ancestors that these niggas talking about when they say they're not like their ancestors. The ones I'm talking about is Khalid Muhammad, Malcolm X. All these are master teachers, grandmaster teachers. King, Thomas Sankara, Patrice Lumumba, Medgar Evers, Fred Hampton, Ben, Clarke, John G. Jackson, J. A. Rogers, Mr. Neely Fuller, Francis Cress Wilson, Nat Turner, African-Haitian Revolution, the Jamaican Revolutions, the American revolutions we had against slavery, all the revolutions that happened around the world when black people were trying to get free mentally, physically, and spiritually from these slave masters, the Arab and his mom and child and the European and his mom and child that they done to us for millenniums plus under Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, and Islam. Family, I don't even play these type of games, man. It's the truth, fact, reality, logic, and objectivity over here. If you don't like it, get the fuck off my channel ASAP. Quick, fast, and in a motherfucking hurry. Sprint. Usain's Boat sprint away from here if you ain't about the motherfucking universal truth. That truth that was here before humans. I'm going to digress. Keep going.
And we ain't them. So don't even try that, right? And you're right. But we're not our ancestors.
So the fuck ain't.
I need you to understand.
I need you to understand before you get them to understand. Hell no, we ain't like our ancestors. Do you see the black men and women and children, 99% of us in America and around the world? We glorify everything non-black. We glorify human-created materialism that we put in, on, and around our motherfucking body that's killing us off. The reason that we fat, obese, overweight, dying off all these diseases. Got one so-called functioning fucking hospital in America. All of America. Black niggas got one somewhat functioning hospital, and we upset and shocked and appalled that we at the worst in health and HIV and AIDS and cancers and diabetes and every disease you could think of. We at the bottom because we got one fucking hospital, because our health is predicated, owned, managed, and operated by the European, his mom and child, who always been managers and owners of us for the last 500 plus years in America, man. I'm gonna digress, family. We have to cut it out. Do you see most black men, women, and children? Just look off their social media. Just look at them when you see them in person. Niggas got pink and blue hair, fingernails, toes. Men and women. Black men, men and women, and children now. We hate everything black. Everything about us fake and lying and disgusting. Hell no, we ain't like our ancestors. Our ancestors stood for some shit, man. Our ancestors wasn't worshiping motherfucking celebrities, nigga. Our ancestors was trying to build some shit. Our ancestors had farms, millions of acres of farmland, had own motherfucking hospitals, had own universities, had own taxi service. They was functioning. They were self-sustaining. These niggas today ain't self-sustaining. Man, everything we got from the top of our heads to the bottom of our feet is non-black. I'm going to digress, family.
and exactly what you just said. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you say we are not our ancestors, meaning to imply that our ancestors may have been weak,
Uh-huh.
or
That's
that
what
they
they
were
saying.
docile,
Uh-huh.
and that they were compliant,
Uh-huh.
and they just went along to get along. And maybe some of them did, but what I need you to know is
What I need you to know about the black men and black women of our ancestors, it's the number one thing that them motherfuckers knew that made them master teacher geniuses and grandmaster teacher geniuses. They knew who the fuck their motherfucking enemy was. They didn't have it as a question. They didn't say, do I think that this thing my enemy? They knew who the fuck their enemy was. No matter what they were doing, they knew who their motherfucking enemy was. And they knew it wasn't other motherfuckers that looked like them, like you niggas. That's the number one thing. I ain't got to say nothing else. They knew who their enemy was, and it wasn't people that looked like them. Because the people that looked like them wasn't massacring and raping and torturing and killing and raping and torturing them every single second of every single day for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years while they was praising their Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, and Islam gods, nigga. I'm going to digress, man. I'm triggered. PTSD.
more than just a few of them were anything but that.
Anything but that.
Now, let me be honest with you, baby. If I'd been there getting raped, picking cotton from dawn to dusk, in that heat, in those fields, under that kind of terror, see, my bloodline would have died a long time ago. I can tell you that right now, because I couldn't have done it. I really couldn't. Now that is what weak looks like. And our ancestors were not that. Not at all. See, somebody in my...
These human niggas, black nigga humans today is arguing over if the earth is flat, if they going 50-50 with the motherfucker they say they love. Weak. Praising everything gods that done the same thing, which is nothing. Voting and systems that done the same thing, which is nothing. Weak. Niggas is turning the other cheek and just adopting more of they white fucking ways. They dress like them, they talk like them, they act like them. Ain't nothing but white boys and white little girls in the black community now. Ain't no black men and women and children no more. All you niggas white. Nigga, or Arab, whatever God and religion you niggas follow. Don't come to me talking about it's niggas, man. Ain't no niggas no more, man. Ain't no black men, no real black men and real black women no fucking more. All the ones you think is real black men and real black women, they have white everything of mindset in education, entertainment, economics, labor law, politics, religion, sex, war, counter war, and health. They white and black face. I'm going to digress.
Bloodline. Yours too had imaginable strength and resilience, not just of body, but also of mind.
Of the number one thing, huh?
They endured the unendurable. Survived the unsurvivable. They made a way where there wasn't no way.
No way.
Held
really
on to
from the
culture
mud.
as best they could under the circumstances. Held on to family when they could do so.
How can you get more in the mud than being in a global transatlantic slave trade? How can you get out of the... How can you be more in the mud than that? That's what our ancestors was and still fought out of it. Not niggas today, man. These niggas is bitch and coon and caved and cunt the fuck out. They worried about fashion and how sexy and tall and dime piece and how high IQ niggas is and how many degrees they got. Man, we need to cut it out, man. You niggas is faked out, nigga. You niggas is disgusting and diabolical to the utmost fucking order of both of them and all the other derogatory terms that you niggas want to talk about.
They held on to faith. They held on to dignity and conditions that were designed to strip every single one of those things.
Did you say they held on to dignity? These niggas ain't got no dignity. They ain't got no accountability. And they don't stand on truth today. So, nah, they ain't like the motherfucking ancestors. The ancestors had dignity and accountability and stood on motherfucking truth. Not none of these niggas today. None of them. Not none.
Things away from them. And baby, that's not weakness. That's a strength most of us will never be tested enough to even understand.
Facts.
And here's what history needs you to know.
Let's hear it.
African people weren't randomly chosen for enslavement.
Hell no.
They weren't even the first choice. They were selected because of their resilience. Because of their strength.
They were selected because the people that selected them knew that they were the creators of human beings. The mothers and fathers and gods and goddesses of humanity that every race came from. That's why they were selected to be a slave. Because like she said, if you knew, niggas knew history, which you don't, it was some other people selected for slavery and they almost died all the way out. I'm going to digress, man. Go ahead, man. Friday lessons.
Okay. The colonizers first tried it with the Native Americans. And
what
that
happened?
didn't work out at all, right? European disease wiped out nearly all the Native American populations before those folks could ever even be put to work. Smallpox, measles, influenza, sicknesses that indigenous people had never even seen.
Never
and had
seen or heard or
no
thought of.
immunity to fight.
None.
The disease-ridden colonizers infected and killed off the very people that they were trying to enslave.
Slave.
Everybody need to watch.
Family. Man, people don't know this basic history, man. They ain't trying to read nothing. It's more than 2 sentences. It's more than 2 minutes long. Black men and women ain't listening, American around the world. They fought to get free and be able to read. And when they so-called got free and able to read, niggas don't read nothing. Family, hold on. How you so-called fought and died to get free and to read, and once you so-called got free, you ain't reading a motherfucking thing, man? How does that make sense? I know how it makes sense when you still enslaved. The motherfucking masters of yours will tell you, man, you don't need to be reading. Stop reading that shit, man, and watching them long videos, man. Like TSAT and all that, man. You ain't trying to do that type of shit. We'll read it for you, like we always do, the white race, man. We run everything, you know what I'm saying? So let us do the read and you just do the entertainment and clown shit, man, and the illogical and dumb and ignorant shit. And we'll do the reading and sorting out and going to the moon and all that. I'm going to digress, family. Welcome on in to my multi-purpose, multifaceted, multinational news channel where I speak and spit the truth, fact, reality, logic, and objectivity to humans. Niggas. All humans is niggas. All niggas is humans. They are synonymous with each other, niggas and humans. It's the reason why I say the human, nigga, human species is the most demon, devil, Lucifer, Satan, diabolical species on planet Earth, and I'm about to qualify it and show and prove real fast. The reason that the human species is the most demon, devil, Lucifer, Satan, diabolical species on planet Earth or any other planets, galaxies, stars, dwarfs, or anything is because the human nigga species mass murder, rape, torture, and starve every single second of every single day other humans. They get more diabolical and demon, devil, Lucifer, Satan than that. Every single second of every single day, this human nigga species mass murder, rape, torture, and starve every single second of every single day, all the other living, breathing, reproducing species on the planet Earth. Just for human-created thoughts, attitudes, actions, and ideas. That's why. Gets more demon, devil, Lucifer, Satan than that. These same human nigga species is looking and searching and seeking and trying to live on other planets where they can go take all this human-created demon, devil, Lucifer, Satan, diabolical shit that's destroying planet Earth, and they trying to take it to other motherfucking planets and destroy other planets and have any other living, breathing, reproducing species on them planets hate and want to kill and maim and torture their motherfucking self. That's what happens if humans get to your motherfucking planet. Don't allow it. Wipe them off the fucking planet. Before they get close. Welcome on in, family. My channel, which is entitled TSAT, which stands for Truth, Supersedes All Things at All Times, no matter what. And P.F.E, which stands for Plan for Everything at All Times, no matter what. And last but not least, family, H.O.E, Health over Everything at All Times, no matter what. Family, if you ain't about health over everything at all times, no matter what, H.O.E, I know you have little to no self-respect and self-love for your fucking self. And it lets me know everything I need to know about your punk bitch cave coon coconut ass. If you don't love and respect yourself enough to live as healthy and try to be as healthy as possible, that let me know how you act and how you are in every other thing you do. Because your most important thing is your motherfucking health. It's more important than money. It's more important than any other materialistic shit you niggas do. Is your motherfucking health. And if that ain't your number 1, number 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10 priority, it lets me know you a fuck nigga and you a fuck bitch. Promise you, I don't give a fuck what your race is. Motherfuckers that's fat, overweight, and obese can't teach me nothing. Zero. Nada. Because the most important thing is your motherfucking health. And I see you have no love for yourself. I'm going to digress, family. Man, it's H.O.E, man. I'm telling you, man. When I see people walking around, once I see how they look, I can tell you a whole lot about it. If I see they fat, overweight, and obese, I can tell you how they is in the rest of their life. They lazy pieces of shit and everything else because they lazy pieces of shit in their motherfucking health. Cut it out. Don't talk to me about no motherfucking Pookie and Ray Ray. You niggas is fat Pookies and Ray Rays. Because you fat, obese, and overweight. You Pookies and Ray Rays to me. That's what it means to me. Fat and obese and overweight. And dying off from all these sicknesses and diseases and not fucking loving yourself and being made up every day, whether you fat or skinny. That's a Pookie and Ray Ray to me. I'll define Pookie and Ray Ray. Ain't niggas defining shit for me. I'll define what the fuck shit is for me. Keep letting niggas define shit for you, you're going to stay at the motherfucking bottom. Niggas was told you that you went from slavery to freedom, but they still own, manage, and control and operate every fucking thing. That means you were still in slavery, like we is today, because the white man, his mom and child run everything in America. In economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, war, and counter war. They've never been defeated since they took this bitch over from, like she said, the Native Americans that they almost did a whole extermination of, mainly because of their diseases and a whole lot of them mass murder, raping, and torturing them. Don't talk to me, man, about anything, about you free. You ain't free nothing. You free to still be a slave up under the white motherfucking mama and his daddy. What Mr. Neely Fuller called racist man and racist woman. I'm going to digress, family. Let's just start right here, man, because niggas telling me that Pookie and Ray Ray and Deadbeat is all made synonymous with black men. You know what I'm saying? I just say, well, we're going to see, man. We're going to see what the fuck this is. This Friday lessons, family. So we talk about a whole lot of things over here. See, we ain't one subject minded, but it all rolls around the motherfuckers who run and control and manage everything, though. So bear with me. Stay with me. If you can't get the fuck off my channel, I don't want your money. I don't need your money. All your money go to all this materialistic shit that go in, on, and around your body that's causing you to be fat, overweight, obese, and not loving and respecting your motherfucking self. And always made up every day with fake everything on, teeth included, men and women, black man and black woman, black child is who I'm talking to primarily and specifically, because that's who this channel is for. We at the bottom. We the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. We were put here. We were selected and put here for a reason, like she said. Do we understand it? It says there are no exact historical records or precise number of children born to enslaved women and their owners during the Arabic slave trade. Let's go in. The Arab slave trade lasted for more than 1,000 years, operating roughly through the 7th century to the 20th century. The Arabs done a slave trade under Islam, under Allah and Muhammad. They mass murder, raped, and tortured black men, women, and children. Castrated tens of millions of black men. Family, we got to cut it out, man. We have to cut it out. From the 7th century to the 21st century. Family, they ain't stopped. The Arabs ain't stopped enslaving and slave trading throughout Africa and in the Arab world. They ain't stopped to today. You better cut it out, man. Historians estimate that a total number of 10 to 18 million Africans were enslaved during this period under Islam, under Allah and Prophet Muhammad that you niggas still follow. Concubines, enslaved women captured and transported through these networks were frequently utilized as domestic servants and concubines. There was mass murder, raping them, torturing them. Don't talk to me about no motherfucking Pookie and Ray Rays and no motherfucking deadbeats. And we ain't talking about the Arab and his motherfucking mama and daddy, man. I deal with the truth. You niggas deal with faith, beliefs, and symbols. Why no exact numbers exist? Lack of data. Comprehension, birth registries, or demographic tallies tracking the children of enslaved concubines were not kept by historic administrators across the various empires, sultans, and regions involved. Legal status. While Islamic jurisprudence developed specifically legal frameworks for children born to enslaved concubines, such as granting freedom to a mother who bore her master's child, well known as whatever the fuck that say, aggregated statistical data and overall head counts of these children do not survive in a historical record. Family, don't talk to me about no motherfucking Pookie and Ray Rays and deadbeats when a motherfucker was a Pookie and Ray Ray and amassed a whole bunch of baby mamas during 1,300 plus years and counting of their motherfucking slave trade, family, that they was doing under Islam, under Allah, and under this motherfucker Muhammad. Y'all niggas call him Prophet Muhammad. Man, this motherfucker was a prophet about mass murder, raping, and torturing. Shit, that's what he is, a prophet. Prophesizing about more mass murder, raping, and torturing of black people, mind, body, and soul. Man, niggas need to cut it out. I don't play this game. I deal with the truth. You fuck niggas is what you are. An exact, total, is impossible to know because the institution of the transatlantic global slave trade under Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, and Islam was designed to hide these relationships. But historians estimate that white men, just this white man, we ain't talking about the white women, the white men directly fathered 150,000 to 200,000 children with enslaved black women in the American South between 1600 and 1865. They ain't even talk about the slave trade and mass murder, rape, and torture that the white man, his mom and child was doing up north. This is just in the South, family. Niggas try to act like it wasn't the North either. It was both, man. When you control everybody, man, that's under you, man, you could do whatever you want. You can act like one was worse or one better. They treated you the same. They all looked at you as up under them. Key historical estimates. Total mixed ancestry by 1860. By the start of the Civil War, roughly 400,000 to 800,000 people, about 10 to 20% of the entire enslaved population, had mixed European and African ancestry. And niggas want to talk to me about baby mamas and baby daddies. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands that led to millions. Baby mamas and baby daddies that the white man, his mom and child, and the Arab man, his mom and child do. But we don't want to talk about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of Pookies and Ray Rays and father and out of wedlock births of all these slaves of theirs, man. Fuck out my face, man. You niggas made it up. You niggas is a bitch and coon and cave niggas. Why accurate records do not exist. Enslaved women were legally classified as property, just like the black men that was getting raped by the white women and the white men. Births were rarely tracked by percentages, and white fathers almost never acknowledged paternity on official documents. Making all these motherfucking babies and don't want to acknowledge them or take care of them. Where did the black man get it from? The motherfuckers that's been they teachers for 500 years. That's where they got it from. Nigga, don't talk to me, man, about where these niggas get it from. They master teachers and grandmaster teachers who done it for 500 plus years. The European, his mom and child, and the Arab man, his mom and child done it for 1,300 plus years. That's where they got it from. Don't want to take no motherfucking accountability of their motherfucking babies and do nothing. The white man, his mom and child, and the Arab man, his mom and child, taught black men very well. Legal context. Under the principles of whatever that say, the child follows the condition of the mother. Any child born to an enslaved woman was legally enslaved, allowing white enslavers to financially profit from their own children. Not only was they motherfucking children, they enslaved their own mixed children to the family and made money off them. You can't get more Pookie and Ray Ray and diabolical than that. But niggas say, nah, that's just black men. You know what I'm saying? The black women, that's these Pookies and Ray Rays and all that. Man, these niggas did it for hundreds and hundreds of years, man. I don't play these games. I deal with the truth, man. I'm going to digress, man. Y'all niggas make it up. I'll let y'all deal with the truth. I just want to get, the truth and the facts out here. Because people act like they don't know what physical assault mean. So since niggas just want to say words and talk about, I ain't doing this. I want you to sit around, men and women, and think about this part right here. For real, for real. Physical assault is an intentional act where an individual or a group physically attacks, strikes, or threatens to harm another person with or without a weapon. Let's look at these examples of physical assault. Physical assault involves any unwanted or harmful physical contact or credible threat of violence, including pushing, shoving, grabbing. These are all physical assault. Punching, kicking, slapping, throwing objects at someone, physically restraining or choking a person, using a weapon or dangerous objects. Do we know what physical assault is, man? Legal classifications. Simple assault often involves minor injury and an attempt strike that misses or a threatened action that causes fear or imminent harm. Aggravated assault involves severely bodily harm or the use of deadly weapon, typically classified as a felony carrying heavy legal penalties. If you are someone and is in immediate danger, please call your local 911 and your authorities, I guess. Pushing, shoving, grabbing, punching, kicking, slapping, spitting, they didn't add in there, throwing object at someone, physical restraint or choking, using a weapon or dangerous object. All of these are assault. Physical assault, family. Next video we'll add in verbal assault. So all you men and women that still do this or have done this, you have assaulted the other person of yours, whether it's your brother, your husband, your wife, your kids. This is all assault, physical assault. I'm going to digress. I'm going to end with this, family, because I was going to play Mr. Neely Fuller's video, but matter of fact, we're going to go right in here, man. Mr. Neely Fuller, go ahead and kill him, man. I'm going to blow this up. Niggas ain't going to watch it anyway because niggas don't want the truth. Let's get it.
If you do not understand white supremacy, what it is, and how it works, everything else that you understand will only confuse you. Now, sometimes people say, well, you mean everything that I understand will confuse me if I don't understand racism? Yes, because racism is the dominant political and religious motivating force among the people of the planet in all 9 areas of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. That covers just about everything that any person, minute by minute, might be doing or engaged in any time of day or night, anywhere on the planet. The system of white supremacy, according to all evidence, is a complete system, meaning that it is a world prison. A world prison, and who are the prisoners? The prisoners is everybody on the planet who is classified as and functions as, quote, unquote, non-white. Black, brown, red, yellow, tan, beige, anybody who has color in his or her skin. That's the criteria. That's the basic criteria for racism. Now, everybody who is classified as non-white is in the prison of white supremacy. And if you can put in your mind a prison, if you are an inmate of a prison, you are automatically serving the prison system. If you are a prisoner in a prison system, you are automatically, regardless of whether you want to be there or not, you are serving the purposes of the prison system if you are a prisoner in the prison system.
You got to talk slow to these niggas. I understand, Mr. Neely Fuller, why you broke it down like that. Niggas don't understand, man.
Kindergarten. That's the way it works. It's no way to be a prisoner in a prison system without serving the prison system.
Facts.
So this thing of trying to find out which black person is a bigger prisoner than the other black person is folly.
Always.
It's folly because it's not logical. Everything in counter-racist science, like everything in racist science, is based on logic. Because logic is the only thing that's going to be successful.
Always.
So
logic.
That's why I'm saying it's useless to talk about which prisoner is rendering more service to the prison system. Some prisoners, just like on the slave ship, some people who were on the slave ship were taken up on deck.
Yeah.
Think you need to be a tech wizard to work in...
When that truth start coming, man, they like, fool, we got to get a commercial, man.
Sailors, the prison masters, the ship masters would come down the ladder and say, you, and you. I'm going to take the chains off of you right now, and you're going up on deck. And so you go up on deck. Now, you can refuse to go and get beaten, and beaten until you finally do go, or until they just get tired of beating you because you are unconscious now and useless, so they get somebody else. But somebody's going. because you can do that when you are the master of a ship and you have cargo on the ship, slaves that have no place to go, wouldn't know how to go if they could get off the ship, and even if they took over the ship, wouldn't know how to run it. So what do? Just like all black people do, just like I do every day.
What's that?
Do what the slave master tells me to do.
That's black culture.
That goes to show the awesome power of the system of white supremacy.
The truth.
Sometimes some of us, by looking at the other slaves on the ship, get the idea that we're not on the slave ship too. And that we're slaves, equal slaves. Now sometimes we get the impression that we're not. Because I still give that slave ship analogy, making it the prison analogy, because it's the same thing. Prison, slaves, prison, same thing.
Same thing.
All right. So one slave says to the other, you know, you got the incorrect attitude. We're both slaves, but you don't have any dignity. And other slaves say, yeah, you say that I'm silly. Say, yeah. You're silly, and I'm dignified. So that raises a question based on logic. What is the difference between a dignified slave and a silly one?
What's the difference?
And the answer is, one is dignified, and one is silly.
Still slaves.
And that's the only difference. We have to understand that just like it's put together, we can take it apart.
We can take it apart, yeah.
But you have to know how it's put together.
Got to know first.
Like I said, we got to stop studying each other.
You ain't
We're
gonna
not
get
going to
nowhere
learn
like that.
anything doing that. Because we're just prisoners of war. What you going to learn from a fellow prisoner? You're certainly not going to learn how to get out of prison, because none of us are out of prison. So there's nothing to learn there.
Ain't nothing alone.
You have to study the people that have put you in prison and how they operate. How all of this came.
Did he say you got to study the people that put you in the prison and see how it all operate? Miss Nitty Fuller, man, they ain't trying to do that like that. That sound like some accountability. That sound like learning and understanding and being lifetime student and lifetime teachers. These niggas is TikTok and Facebook and IG and Instagram models and scholars.
Came about and how they function now in all 9 areas of activity. Spare none.
Spare none.
Economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. How they manipulate black people, people of color, all over the world,
all over the
minute
world,
of the day,
every second of the day,
all of these areas
all of them
of activity, and everything that we do, manipulating us sexually, playing games with us sexually, 24/7. And they're really amping that one up.
Always.
In order to do what? Cause more what?
Because if you're not reproducing because you LGBTQ as a black race, they can predict when you won't be here on the planet Earth no more for not reproducing. Go ahead.
Confusion. All right? Confusion in labor laws. Confusion in the education system. I was looking at the Little Rock Nine, which has really started me thinking seriously about the race problem. Back in the 1950s, I was overseas when I was hearing about the Little Rock Nine. Recently, they have been talking about it, the Little Rock Nine. That's what really started me down the road of really thinking in depth. I read Richard Wright and all that, and books by James Baldwin later on, and going back to E. Franklin Frazier and whatnot. I read a lot of books, and I thought seriously about it while I was reading, but then when I put the book down, I kind of just lay it aside and say, oh, well, been there, done that. But I started thinking every day after the Little Rock Nine.
Every day.
About race and how it dominated. I was in Japan at the time, and how it dominated everything.
Everything.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
The system of white supremacy.
Everything,
I
everywhere.
just didn't recognize things. I started seeing things.
I started seeing things. Paid attention.
That I hadn't paid attention to before. Okay? I was like most black people, just paying attention to other black people.
That's it.
All right? And how I could do something to impress them, one way or another. at that age trying to impress the girls, all right, which is natural, all right, but that's my whole world, all right. I'm in the military. I want to go on leave.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you know, so, you know, hey, girls, I mean, you know, or something associated with girls or other black people, partying, see what I mean? And that's what we are when we get to be 50 years old.
Niggas still partying.
You know, hey, we got a party.
Got a party, man.
We're going to have a party.
Niggas at the bottom celebrating and partying. How can you be at the bottom, man, and still celebrating and partying? Ask niggas, they'll tell you. Black nigga humor.
All right. And the white supremacists say, yeah, we'll provide
let
you
these
with
niggas party like they always
party.
do. We taught them this way.
Let the Negro with the banjo and all y'all go down by the
fucking riverside, man, and have a fucking party,
and
man.
just make sure that you back on this job doing what I tell you
on
to
Monday,
do
man.
Forever. You prisoners of war.
Yeah.
Because we have been trained. Carefully trained.
Carefully trained.
Check it. Throwback taste. Grown-up ingredients.
So yeah, nigga, go ahead and have a party. Let these niggas party, man. Give them time to party, man. Because that's all these niggas like to do. Party and show off at the bottom, man. Entertaining ass niggas, man.
We were born. Because they trained our ancestors.
Uh-huh.
We can't say that they solved the problem.
No, they didn't solve it.
They didn't know what hit them. They didn't understand racism. If they understood it, we wouldn't be in the shape we're in. So this thing about our elders, get rid of that. I want to say that right now. I'm an elder. But what do I know about racism? Nothing. All right? You might say, well, Fuller, you know something and whatnot. I don't know enough to know how to overcome it. I'm trying to find that out.
Me too.
This is 2017. I'm 88 years old. I'm trying to figure out what to do about racism. That is pitiful.
Pitiful.
That's not remarkable.
Nuh-uh.
That's pitiful.
Pitiful.
We should have wrapped this thing up about 5 minutes after it got started in the first place thousands of years ago. We should have nipped that in the bud. But you know why we didn't?
We weren't smart enough.
We weren't smart enough.
Hell
to
no.
do it. So I don't want to hear any more about this ancestor stuff.
No.
And what we built 2,000 years ago. What we didn't do is figure out how not to be subject to the system of white supremacy.
How not to be slaves. Huh? We ain't figured that shit out.
That's the only thing that
only
counts.
Fucking
right
thing that
now,
counts,
right
man.
This minute. So stop bragging about anything. I always say that one thing we can stop doing, and it's a part of the code, stop celebrating anything.
Anything, man.
One of the ugliest things you ever want to see in your life is
slaves,
a black person celebrate.
A slave celebrate.
Some people have said they've seen some cars.
He said the most ugliest thing nigga see slaves, man, prisoners of war celebrate. What the fuck is you celebratory about? You at the bottom. You the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. I'm going to digress, family. It's Friday lessons, man. I don't even play these type of games, man. You do.